Chapter 7. Consumer Protection. Question 6. Justify the following statements. 4 marks each. 1. The Consumer Protection Act was passed in the interest of consumers. Answer. 1. The consumer is one who consumes or uses any commodity or service available to him, either from natural resources or through a market. 2. Even though in the modern competitive market, consumer is regarded as the king, but in reality, he gets exploited by powerful manufacturers and sellers. 3. The Indian government has passed many legislations to protect the interest of the ultimate user. But still, the ultimate users were not protected from defective goods, overcharging of prices, unscrupulous exploitation, etc. 4. Thus, a very important legislation, namely, the Consumer Protection Act, was passed by the Parliament in 1986. Thereafter, the Ministry of Law and Justice proposed new act in 2019. 5. The Act has recognized 6 rights of the consumer, namely a. The right to be protected against marketing of hazardous goods. b. The right to be informed about the price and features of goods. c. The right to choose from among variety of goods. d. The right to make complaint regarding quality, price, etc. of goods. e. The right to seek redressal against unfair trade practices. f. The right to consumer education regarding consumer protection. 6. The Act has made provision for the establishment of consumer protection councils at the state and central levels for promoting and protecting these rights. 7. The Act also provides for quasi-judiciary machinery for redressing consumer grievances in the form of district commission, state commission, and national commission. 8. Thus, the main objective of the Consumer Protection Act is to provide simple, speedy, and cheaper remedy for the problems of the consumers. 9. Therefore, the Consumer Protection Act was passed in the interest of the consumers and not sellers. 2. Consumers have many responsibilities. Answer. 1. The consumer is one who consumes or uses any commodity or service available to him, either from natural resources or through market. 2. While exercising rights given under Consumer Protection Act, a consumer is expected to shoulder certain responsibilities, which are as under. A. Consumer should use his rights. It is the responsibility of the consumers that they should be aware of their rights given under Consumer Protection Act while buying. B. Cautious consumer. It is the responsibility of the consumer to be cautious and to question about prices, about quantity and quality of goods and services he intends to purchase. C. Filing of complaint. If the consumer has any complaint about the goods and services, it is his responsibility to approach the concerned officer within reasonable time, that is before expiry of guarantee or warranty. D. Quality conscious. Consumers are usually attracted towards discounts, various schemes, cheap prices, etc. Consumers should never compromise on the quality of goods and should not buy inferior goods out of greed for less prices. E. Beware from exaggerate advertisement. It is the responsibility of the consumers to identify the truth of advertisement before purchasing the goods or services. F. Demand of invoice and guarantee, warranty card. It is the responsibility of consumers to obtain, check, and preserve documents relating to purchase of durable goods, like invoice, guarantee, or warranty card, etc. G. Pre-planned buying. It is the responsibility of the consumers not to buy any product or service in a hurry. H. Organized efforts. It is the responsibility of consumers to organize together so as to develop the strength to promote and protect their rights and interests. 3. Thus, consumers have many responsibilities. 3. Aim of consumer organization is to protect the rights of the consumer. Answer. 1. Non-government organizations, that is, NGOs, are voluntary non-profit and non-political organizations which aim at promoting the welfare of the people. 2. These organizations also protect consumers from hazardous products, false advertising, pollution, etc. They function through protests, campaigns, etc. 3. They create awareness among consumers about their rights and also advise them on legal action to be taken in case of dispute. 4. Examples of NGOs are Consumer Guidance Society of India, CGSI. Voluntary Organization in Interest of Consumer Education, VOICE. Consumer Education and Research Center, CERC. Mumbai Grahak Panchayat, MGP. Grahak Shakti, GS. 5. The role of NGOs can be better understood through their functions, which are as under. A. To undertake various programs for creating awareness about consumer rights. B. To organize training programs for common consumers. C. To provide guidance to consumers in respect of legal matters. D. To publish various periodicals and journals to enlighten consumers about their consumer-related developments. E. To make suggestions and recommendations to government while framing policies. F. To interact with businessmen, chambers of commerce, etc., for ensuring a better deal for consumers. G. To file PIL on important issues, such as ban on a product injurious to public health. 6. Thus, aim of consumer organization is to protect the rights of the consumer.